Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of JoeSCENTme. My name is Joe and I am your host for today. Today I want to talk to you about a massive haul that I did at Perfumology, and I want to share with you the fragrances that I picked up from this wonderful store in King of Prussia. If you haven't already seen the video that I did recently from my trip there, I will include a link below so that you can experience it for yourself. But I do recommend that you go there for yourself, especially if you live in the Philadelphia area. You just go to King of Prussia Mall and you will find this wonderful store there. Let's get to it. Let's show you guys what I came home with. And in fact, kind of a funny story, I didn't even know that I was going to be going there. Some of these came to me in the mail, and then the other part of these I actually picked up while I was over there. So I had no idea I was going to go there. It was sort of a spur of the moment thing. My wife wanted to go visit a friend, and when I found out that this friend lived about an hour away from there, I said, okay, here's the deal. You go visit your friend, I go perfuming. And sure enough, that's what we did. And I ended up showing up and I hung out with Nir Guy and literally had a blast spending the entire day in King of Prussia. So here we go. Let me show you the goodies that I got from this store. First thing I want to show you is Gallivant's Istanbul. This has been on my wish list for a long time. I already have Berlin, I already have Amsterdam, but I wanted Istanbul so badly. It was love at first sniff. In fact, I got the last bottle from him. So you're gonna notice a theme in this video, and you tell me in the comments below what you think the theme is. Yep, I picked up Istanbul. What an amazing fragrance, guys. One of the best. It's just 95 bucks at Perfumology. Can't wait. Another fragrance that I picked up was one that I've never heard of. It was one that if Nir never showed me, I would have never picked up. And I am so glad because this is the only place I ever smelled this. And it is from the House of Lubin. And this one right here is Idole de Lubin. And it is amazing. I mean, I'm telling you, it is a beautiful, resinous, gorgeous, spicy oriental that this thing is just so amazing. And I can't wait to wear this in the fall. So I typically gravitate towards these types of scents. Guys, when I tell you this thing just blew me away. And you can pick this up as well. I believe it's $185 at Perfumology. He has a whole collection of Lubin fragrances there and you've got to check them out for sure. So this next perfume is one that was so long overdue to be in my collection. It was also one that resulted in people questioning whether I'm a real collector or not, because if you don't have this in your collection, you're crazy. And I'm talking about Andi Towers L'air de Désert Marocain, or LDDM for short. Yes, this is my first Andi Tower, but it certainly wasn't my last. And it is so amazing, it is so good. And as you can tell by the name, it is a very Middle Eastern based fragrance. Spicy, gorgeous scent. It is one of the best scents I've ever owned, and it probably is at the very top of many people's niche lists. And if you don't have this, what are you waiting for? Call up Nir, he'll take care of you, he'll get you one of these. I bought the last bottle from his store. Yeah, if you want more, he's gonna get more, don't worry, he will get more. This one sells for $130 or $135, I believe. This is a 50 ml bottle. It's Oud Parfum as well. Beautiful cobalt blue bottle. So I said that that wasn't my last Andi Tower fragrance. Well, I had to do something that was a bit bold, a bit loud, I guess if you want to call it, or should I say lewd? That's right. I went ahead and got this completely blindly, and that was just based on the few reviews that I've seen for this. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're an oud lover, if you want a real oud, this is one of those ouds. Now, it's not for everyone. I'm just gonna tell you straight up, it's not for everyone. First of all, it's $275. And second of all, this is extremely animalic, it's medicinal, it's heavy duty, hardcore oud. And if you are new to the oud game, don't let this be your first oud. I want you to sample it. Go visit Perfumology, get a sample or try it before you buy it, because this is not your typical oud. Now, why do I love it? Because I have an appreciation for oud. I have many other ouds that are equally as strong as this. In some cases are even stronger. So I took the chance. This is not something I recommend you do if you're new to the oud game. However, if you are not new to the oud game and you're a professional oud wearer, I highly recommend this oud. I highly, highly recommend this oud. I'm gonna smell it one more time for good old time's sakes. Oh yeah, and you can smell straight through the bottle. Now, another thing that I should mention about Andi Towers is that he handwrites himself, even writes down here. So he's an artist. He handwrites these right here. So how cool is that, guys? I'm so glad I picked this up. The next group of fragrances are gonna be all from the same house. So I'm just gonna give you a heads up on that. This is the first time I've ever owned anything from this house, and it is also one of the best experiences I ever had with a house that I never owned. No better way to add to my collection than to pretty much get 4 bottles of fragrances from this house. So let's start with the one that absolutely blew my mind. It is the one that I believe will be the hottest selling one ever in this collection. And I believe this is the one that if you're going to start your collection with Sara McCartney's 4160 Tuesdays, then it needs to start with Oh My Soul. Guys, I'm telling you, you probably have seen my video already. I'm including the link down below for my reaction to this fragrance just from the sample alone. This is a 100 ml bottle. This was the fragrance that absolutely changed my life. This was the one that had me absolutely just blown away by 4160 Tuesdays. And I just knew that I was going to love a whole lot more that Sara McCartney is making. So this one is Oh My Soul. I promise you guys, if you're gonna start with this one, and then you can discover the rest. And if you go to Perfumology, you'll see Nir has a ton of fragrances from 4160 Tuesdays. In fact, he even has an exclusive fragrance that's just for Perfumology called White Queen. So that I also sampled is amazing. I don't have it in my collection, but it is an amazing fragrance. Start with Oh My Soul. The next one that I smelled that is, I would say, in the vein of Oh My Soul, in that same complex and beautiful scent. The next one, and it's also the second favorite to many people, including some of the folks in the Oh My Soul group, and that is Centerpiece. And Centerpiece is definitely a gorgeous fragrance. If you're gonna have your collection, this should be either your first or your second for sure. And it's a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. You know, the first time that I ever heard of 4160 Tuesdays was when I watched Mr. Smelly's video, and he talked about the sexiest scent ever. So when someone says sexiest scent ever, the first thing that I think about is, OMG, what would it have inside? Well, I watched his video, and guys, this is the scent right here. This is the bottle. I had to get it. I had to get it for myself because I want to know what is the sexiest scent on the planet. I wanted to know. And now they have an even stronger version of this. So make sure you check that out. Again, it's at Nir's. This was the last bottle in the house. I believe this was the last bottle in the house. So definitely check that out. Finally, the last fragrance that I picked up from Perfumology is this one right here. Now look at how dark this juice is. This one is called Silk, Lace, and Chocolate. And as you can see by the bottle, this is a tester bottle. They completely ran out of this. I got the last bottle down to the point where this was a tester bottle. And guys, when I smell this fragrance, This is basically chocolate covered strawberries. And this is a sexy, sexy fragrance. And I think you guys, if you can find this still, this is so worth getting. So yeah, definitely, you guys gotta check this out. So that's it. That's 8 bottles of perfume that I picked up at Perfumology. I hope you guys get to visit this place. You really should. Talk to Nir, tell him Joe sent me, of course, and leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. If you've been there, if you shopped there, what did you get from there? And if you do end up getting something, do let me know. I'm very curious to know what you fell in love with at that store. He has a ton of brands, and I'm going to include the links to the website and everything you need to see down below. So that's it. Thank you so much. Make sure to hit that notification bell at the top so that when I come out with new content, you will be notified. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Do all that fun stuff that you normally do. I really appreciate you checking this video out. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Take care.